Welcome. Join me as I challenge myself to find abundance, prosperity, freedom, and joy in just 1 week. Abundance, prosperity, freedom, and joy. 4 incredible ideals that, when combined, can create a life that's truly fulfilling. But what do these words really mean? And how are they interconnected? For me, abundance is about having more than enough. Prosperity is about living a life that's rich in every sense. Freedom is about being unrestricted and unlimited, and joy is about feeling happy and content on a deep level. When we have all of these elements in balance, we can create a life that's truly extraordinary. So, why do we often struggle to achieve these ideals? One major reason is societal pressure. We're constantly being told that we need more, that we're not enough, that we're not doing enough. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and stress. We're also often taught that success is about working hard, making a lot of money, and achieving a certain status. But what about the cost? What about our well-being, our relationships, our happiness? Another major reason we struggle is because we're stuck in our old patterns and ways of thinking. We're afraid to take risks, to try new things, to step out of our comfort zones. We're also afraid to let go of what's holding us back, whether that's a bad habit, a toxic relationship, or a limiting belief. We're also often held back by our own self-doubt and negative self-talk. We tell ourselves that we're not good enough, that we're not worthy, that we're not capable. We compare ourselves to others, thinking that they have it better, that they're more successful, that they're happier. We forget that everyone has their own struggles, their own challenges, their own limitations, and we forget that we're all on our own unique journey, with our own strengths, weaknesses, and purposes. Furthermore, we often get caught up in the idea of perfection. We think that we need to have it all together, that we need to be perfect, that we need to have all the answers. But the truth is, nobody has it all together. Nobody is perfect. We're all just doing the best we can, with what we have, where we are. Another common obstacle is the fear of what others might think. We're afraid to be different, to stand out, to take a stand. We're afraid of being judged, of being rejected, of being abandoned. So, what's the solution? How can we cultivate abundance and joy in our lives? For starters, we need to shift our mindset. We need to focus on what we already have, rather than what we lack. We need to focus on the present moment, rather than the past or the future. We need to focus on our strengths, rather than our weaknesses. We also need to let go of what's holding us back. We need to let go of our fears, our doubts, our limitations. We need to let go of the need for perfection, of the need for control. One of the most powerful strategies I've found is to practice gratitude. Every day, I take a few minutes to write down what I'm grateful for. It can be something as simple as a good cup of coffee, or something as profound as a beautiful sunset. By focusing on what I already have, I'm able to shift my attention away from what I lack. I'm able to see the abundance that's already present in my life. Another strategy I use is to reframe my thoughts. When I notice negative self-talk, I reframe it with a positive, empowering thought. This helps me to see the world in a more positive light, to see the opportunities rather than the obstacles. One of the most profound experiences that's helped me on my journey towards abundance and prosperity is a powerful insight I had a few years ago. I was going through a tough time, feeling stuck and uncertain about my future. And then one day, I had a realization. I am enough. I am worthy. I am capable. This insight completely shifted my perspective. I realized that I didn't need to achieve anything more, that I didn't need to earn anyone's approval. I was already enough, just as I was. This insight has stayed with me to this day, and it's helped me to cultivate a sense of self-worth, of self-love. As I reflect on my own journey, I realize that the biggest shift has been in my mindset. I've had to let go of the need for perfection, of the need for control. I've had to let go of the fear of what others might think. I've had to let go of the need for external validation. And I've had to focus on what I already have, rather than what I lack. I've had to focus on the present moment, rather than the past or the future. I've had to focus on my strengths, rather than my weaknesses. In conclusion, abundance, prosperity, freedom, and joy are all interconnected ideals that can create a life that's truly fulfilling. By shifting our mindset, letting go of what's holding us back, and focusing on what we already have, we can cultivate abundance and joy in our lives. Remember, it's all about the journey, not the destination. It's all about the progress, not the perfection. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What are your thoughts on abundance, prosperity, freedom, and joy? And if you want to dive deeper into personal growth and abundance, check out my video on the power of gratitude in attracting abundance. The link is in the description box below.